Hello, fellow virtual creators. I am back from my long lethargy. I was planning to do my glorious return a few years ago.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I don't know you, and
Let's
I
hear
don't
it.
care to know you.
Did you?
I don't know you, and I don't care to know
What's
you.
this about?
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
But I faced this very obnoxious situation called getting a quote unquote real job. Not sure if being a slave on a call center qualified, but at least it was bearable at some extent. However, here I am, and I would like to share with you my thoughts and feelings on a band that I'm very passionate about. They are called Running Wild from Germany. They are part of the emerging wave of the German heavy metal scene from the 1980s. And oh boy, let me tell you, they are just one of the best bands out there. I will dare to say that it is in fact my favorite heavy metal band. Formed in 1976 as Granite Hearts from Hamburg, the band later agreed to change their name to Almighty Running Wild. The name was taken from the Judas Priest song with the same name, featured on their 1978 full-length Killing Machine. And I first fell in love with their sound from this bestial piece called Black Demon that you're listening right now. It just sounds raw, ruthless, powerful and satanic. The voice of Kasparek is just amazing. It's also worth mentioning that he's an outstanding guitarist. Wolfgang Hashi? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Let's ask Google.
Wolfgang Hagemann.
Well, Hageman was credited on the drums here, and well, he's just absolutely amazing. I just got hooked up, man. So I investigated every single album, every single that they have released since then. I found that their first recording dates back to 1981 with the release of a demo called Rock from Hell. Let's hear it.
Can you see the black light? Can you see the dark light? Come on, it's bright. Critters are around, they all falling down on their knees. Cause they all know heaven lets you go, and you can be so low. And now so well, they all know heaven lets you go, and now so hell over hell. That's all you wanna tell. Hell over hell. That's all you wanna tell. Real. You can be so blind, but you can see the sign on our faces. We are the best, don't live the last. We surpass. Cause they all know heaven lets you go, and you can be so low. And now it's so.
I know, right? You can totally tell the difference. Rock and Roll Kasparek was just 20 at this time, and it is really impressive how he was that good for his age on the guitar. To be honest, not that good on the voice though, but he was getting close to it. Now, if we listen to their next early recording, which was released as a split album called Rock from Hell, German Metal Attack, they released Adrian. Listen to this, please.
Down, yeah.
Now, let me tell you, I have here the re-recorded version, and it is really almost the same song, just with obvious higher quality to the audio. But there you go. It just took them 2 years to almost nail their signature sound. Reading about them on Metallum Encyclopedia, it tells you that they released a lot of material from 1983 to 1984. For instance, we have heavy metal like a hammer blow. We have demo number 2, demo number 3, and demo number 4. We also have an EP called Victims of State's Power. And finally, we have an split album called Death Metal, released in 1984. But to save you time there, every single song released on this period is featured on the full-length record that we're going to review in a moment, obviously with better quality, or also they were re-released on future albums. You just need to listen to Bones to Ashes because it gives you a hint for the monster they were going to release on the world. Did you hear that? Or more precisely, did you feel that? Here we are again listening to another masterpiece from Gates to Purgatory. It was officially released on October 1984. This record is a prime example of perfection. No jokes here, the album is incredible. Every single song, every single second of it, it's extremely good. Only a year later, they decided to hit us with another masterpiece called Branded and Exiled. Once again, they went full balls to the walls here. Every single time I hear Mordor, I get depressed, man. It is due to my inability to get the drumming part right. Wolfgang Hagman was just on point here. The lyrics, the guitar work, it's just amazing. So just imagine this, they were the pinnacle of German heavy metal. And what they do next? they throw us a cannonball. We can behold here the beginning of their path to release historical and piracy-related songs. This is Under Jolly Roger, released in 1987. They keep that rough, almost thrash metal sound. Not all lyrics focuses on piracy. For instance, Land of Ice is one of my favorite songs from this album, and it warns you about the constant threat of nuclear war from that period of time. They are just the best out there, man. Moving forward to 1988, they decide to go full pirates here. I do love history, as you can tell, and the 1500th century to the 1800s, it's a time period that I find so enthralling to read about, and they managed to make metal out of this. Also their style changes. When I first hear it, I was like, bro, I don't know, they used to sound so badass and aggressive, but not anymore. But also, that was me at 18, like 90 years old. You have to excuse me. Now I realize how technical and versatile they are as musicians. In this album, they really emphasize on a very solid bass sound. I began to play bass when I was like 22 or 23, so that explains why I was not getting it at first. But nowadays, I just can't live without listening to this masterpiece. Speaking of remarkable bass play, you have to pay close attention here because I'm not sure how many bass channels they use for final gates, but just listen to it and have an orgasm, please. Finally, I would like to share my thoughts on this monument to technicality, speed, power and glory. I'm talking about Death and Glory, released on 1989. Bro, just listen to it. Go ahead and listen all of it. I dare you to find a single dull or boring song. Hint, there is no such thing. Also, I'm totally aware that there is more to review, a lot more, because Running Wild is just an unstoppable force that carries 16 studio albums under their belts. I'm not diminishing any of their releases after the 80s, but as you can tell, I have a kind of an obsession with that decade. Practically all the music I love was invented or refined on that time.
Ooh, we have a special snowflake! Surely I, a 15-year-old boy, can't be the only one still listening to 80s music, right? My generation sucks. I wish I was born in the 80s. Ooh, nobody gives a shit.
No, Papa Franco, I don't think I am a born in the wrong generation special snowflake. It's just to save you time. For the next section of this video, I'm going to share what I consider their best songs from each album to date. Just the best solos and highlights of each song, of course. This is just for entertainment. I was not even planning to monetize this video anyway. I mean, I do not even know if this whole video will be taken down or claimed in the future. So please YouTube, don't flip with me like that.
I don't curse because my mom says no.
Because I just came back for fun. So this is it. See you on the next one, my brothers. Take care.